Good morning, welcome to Saturday beautiful town. Today the weather is very nice weather. That would be great for my job. The cool travel sent to me a couple coming up from Sydney. I will do my best to show them the select market, visit the ancient house of the lover story, the floating fish farm village. In the afternoon we go deeply in the countryside to the rice paddy to visit the farmer's family. That's all together about 8 hours. Here is the pier where I park my boat. Start a new day of work. First I have to check out if everything is going to be okay, like the boat, engine, things, submarine, food, and some other things important for us, like jacket, first aid medicine, oil, bicycle. It's just a little work, doesn't take me long time. I enjoy with my work. Life is beautiful, work in an open space, talking to the people coming from the whole world, contacts to the honest people. Every day is my work is just floating on the water. Think about what make my customers surprised. So they're the most beautiful I know in this area. They are very kind people. They always say many thanks. That make me very happy. And stick to my work all the time. Give me 10 minutes to stop over here to see the queen of coconut. I buy coconut from her every day. She cleaned it up and she cut it off. She make it ready for rain, and I just keep it on the boat and look how she make it. Now everything is fine, we are going. The water is full in the river at the moment, tied up. That means the rushing hour of boat. That is right at the middle of Mekong Delta. So to go from one province to the other province, you have to cross Sadek. Sadek town is laid along the Sadek River. Together is about 2.5 kilometers. Sadek is one of the first towns in Mekong Delta. Even the name Sadek is not Vietnamese language at all. Wikipedia they say that the Khmer language. That means a metallic market in Khmer language. Sadek population is about 115,000 people. 20% of them is Chinese people. It's very peaceful town, even in the world toy. The most famous local product of Sadek is noodle. Many families, many villages, they making the rice flour, and that's the main material for noodle. Along the river, people living in the steel houses. Many boats parking in front of the Sadek harbor for trading. We follow the Sadek River to get up to the rice mill factories. That area from both sides of the river, there's many rice mill factories. All of them located all along the river for kilometers. Enjoy the view, find out what people doing over here. If you need something, I'm just behind the boat, just let me know. Do not put your hand outside of the boat. There is no crocodile, but there are some other boats. They may go very close from us. Now we get off the boat and we make a little walk to the select market. The select market is just in front of the house of the lover, the Wintile ancient house. In the daytime, this part of the street is very quiet, but in the nighttime, it's going to be a night market in Samое. Select market is located right on the bank of the Select River. It's very convenient for people from the countryside to go to Select market by boat to sell their products. They just park the boat there and upload what they have to the market, and then the wholesale people going to deal with them. The prices is shift up and down every day, and that is a little problem for the farmers as well. They never know how much they're going to sell when they have the harvest. They can lose a lot of money if the price in the market go down at the time they have an harvest. So it's a lot depends on the luck. But luck doesn't come so easy, so it's difficult. The market starts quite early in the morning at 3 o'clock until 10 o'clock in the evening. The slave market is very long. We do not have enough time to go all along the market. There's the area only for fish, some area only for vegetables. The vendors, they clean it up, they make it nice and look very fresh to me. Or in the afternoon you can go here and you can get some very fresh fish. Then the opposite side of the select market, there's a fishing village over there. That's the reason why in the afternoon they have fresh fish to sell to you. We just crossed the road to enter the house of the lover. The lover is the story of Madame Marguerite Duras, a famous French writer. Her family was here. Her mother was a headmaster of the primary school in Samое. If you have seen the movie The Lover, you may understand much better than I do. This house belonged to the father of Wintile and Mr. Woodcock, one of the most richest persons in Samое. Back in the year 1920, you have big land, you have enough money to send your children to go to Europe to study. Many people working for you. Half of the market belong to him. If you see an old local man and talking about Woodcock, everybody knows. The Lover is a nice book. You must read it. Inside there, you have very nice pagodas and temples. Not so far away from here, you can go to visit the King Angkung. It's very nice pagoda. The Masu temple is just very close from here, a few hundred meters away from here. Now we're going back to the boat, and then from there we will go to the mouth of the Select River. From the mouth of Select River, that's the connection between the Select River and Mekong River. In that side, there are many bricks factories. The fish farm villages in the other side of the river. From the mouth to go to the fish farm village is about 3 kilometers. Why we call it fish farm village? There are thousands of families living in the floating houses over there, and under the houses, the fish under there, just right there, they're living always on the water. It's so windy up here. The wave is very nice wave today, and we're going to stop over to see a friend of mine. He has a small fish farm and he lives with the whole family in there. Son's daughter and his wife. We're happy to see each other. We talk about what's going on, and how about business, how about the fish and things around life. They offer us some tea, and during the time we bring in the tea, and the fish just eating underneath is not even 2 feet away from you, and you see that people living in really on the water, and the whole family is here, and everything is quite spread to the people who live in the mainland. After the fish farm village, we return to Samое and we go deeply in the countryside. This area, the water complex is very complicated. You don't know how many canals around you. You can't remember all the names of canals and rivers. The river we go into, the name is Binh. That means The ferry sitting on the water. Almost the people from here they working on the rice field or in the fruit garden. Some young people they go to the factory away from home like 5-10 kilometers for working. The mother and the sister they stay home to make the rice flour. They are almost self-employment. They do not make a lot of money, but life in here, this area is cheap, so they can save some money for repair the house, to buy a motorbike, to buy a machine for work. They have very closely relationship with neighbors and neighbors, relatives and relatives. That's a reason why they have too many parties per year. Now it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. It's good to be in the rice paddy at the moment. Meet a couple working in the rice paddy. They are growing up the cucumber and the dog just hang on around with the others. And rice all over rice, nice color. Today the fog coming down quite early. That's the reason why you can see little dim in the air. They invite us to stay here tonight. They're going to kill a duck to make a little party with rice whiskey. Tomorrow going to be a trekking and cycling day tomorrow from here to Cần Thơ, and we're going to stay in Cần Thơ for a night. The next morning we're visiting the floating market, and then we'll take the airplane to go to the Phu Island. Thanks for your watching. Anytime you come to Sadek, just ring me up. 090-888-144. My name is Vini. Take a good care. Goodbye.